Alright, so I want to do a quick review about the movie Godzilla. And it just came out, let's see, this last Friday. So it's still fairly new. Basically, a storyline, you know, if you've seen any of the Godzilla movies, it's about Godzilla. The basic premise, it's about Godzilla. The director of it, I forget the dude's name, but it's the same guy that directed a low-budget movie called Monsters, and this is his second directorial film, proper term, I guess. Yeah. Second film that he's directed. That worried me a bit, but I think he's done a really great job. A lot of the monster movies, you know, that you see, especially the old Godzilla movies, you know, it was all about Godzilla. And so if you didn't really like Godzilla, or if you had a hard time relating to a 300-foot tall lizard, you know, then it was kind of hard to get into the movies. Well, the director has added some characters to it that, you know, some human characters to it that make it a little bit easier to relate to. You know, there's a dude that's in the Navy, and he kind of follows, or events kind of lead him around with Godzilla, and his father, Bryan Cranston, you know, he's also kind of led around a little bit by Godzilla as well. So having the humans there, it really allows people to connect better to the movie, maybe get a little bit more attached to it, and, you know, connect better to it, and it makes it a more interesting movie. You know, anybody can relate to a human because, you know, we're all human. Anybody can relate to someone that's looking for their family, you know, because we can all kind of relate to that. Not everybody can relate to a big monster trying to track down another big monster to kill them and eat them. So overall, you know, I don't want to give all of the story away, but it was interesting. It seemed a bit long. It was about 2 hours. I want to say a little bit over, like 2 hours, 3 minutes. So, you know, it could have been a little bit shorter. Some of the parts, it seemed like it was kind of dragging through. Let's see, the fight scenes. I mean, I do not understand why they do this. And it's the same thing with Pacific Rim. You have these giant monsters. They're, you know, it's Godzilla. You want to see Godzilla. You know, in all the trailers, you know, they kind of, you know, hint at them, and you see a little bit of him. You see a tail, or, you know, that you see his back, and then that's it. You know, so they really tease about him, and you get to the movie, and I want to say every time you see Godzilla, it's at nighttime. You know, so how are you supposed to see him? You know, it's kind of dark. You can, you know, make him out a bit, but it's not 100% clear. It'd be nice if it was, so you could kind of see him, you know, attacking the other dudes or destroying the city. But it just is not there. You don't see any fights during the daytime, and I think that's a, you know, a point against the movie. The believability of it, of course, it's not believable, you know, giant monsters, but one of the funny things is, you know, at the end, you know, they're showing Godzilla leaving the city, and they have you know, he defeated the other monsters, of course, and so they have up on the screen, you know, like a blurb from CNN or something, and it's like, you know, King of the Monsters, Savior of our city, in question. And then it's like, seriously? He just, like, destroyed half the city with this other monster. And then, you know, that was just there. When he was over in Honolulu, he caused a huge tsunami and totally effed up the airport there. You know, it's okay. He saved San Francisco, so it's okay. And then, you know, you look at Tokyo. You know, he kind of, you know, messed around a little bit there. We'll let that pass, right? It's kind of unbelievable, you know, that they kind of add that blurb in there just because he, you know, defeated the monster and then was like, yo, I'm out, and left. So, what are these people doing? They're supposed to stop. Yeah, man. Both directions, you're supposed to stop unless it's a divided highway. Jeez, people not stopping for the traffic. But overall, you know, it was entertaining. 3 out of 5 stars. Definitely go see it in theaters. I don't know if you know, pay the extra for high def, or not for high def, but for, you know, for the IMAX. I guess if the fight scenes were a little bit better, I'd say yeah, but because they're not, I wouldn't. Definitely rent it, and maybe buy it. If you like the monster movies, you know, buy it. Otherwise, probably not. So there you go. Hope you guys get a chance to see it. Tell me what you guys think about the movie. If you have any questions, post them up here.